Today I'm out here at the end of my driveway in beautiful Dufferin County in search of the elusive Agaricus bitorquis. The bitorquis is sometimes known as the sidewalk or asphalt mushroom because it's been known to actually push up asphalt as it fruits, and I call them elusive because they're darn hard to find. They don't really fully emerge from the ground. I happen to know that this one fruits here every year, and it's just about that time that I turned it into an omelet. If we get in a little bit closer, you can see that it's covered in dirt, and it doesn't sit up well above the ground. It's just sort of there. And I'm a little bit lucky today because a step and a half away there's a second one, and I'm going to let this one grow and have it I think for breakfast tomorrow morning. But this one over here looks big enough that it's worthwhile making an omelet out of. And I'm just going to turn the camera off for a second and cut it. It turns out I could have left this one for another day, maybe even 2 days. Typical of the bitorquis is a dirty cap, and it's a little bit flattish. This one, the gills haven't really opened up yet. The reason it's bitorquis, the bitorquis is Latin for two collars. You should be able to see the lifted edge at the bottom of the ring. When the veil separates from the cap, it'll form another lifted edge, producing sort of a double-edged ring on it, and that's very typical. Let me just cut this one open. Here we go. You can see it has the typical gill coloring of an Agaricus. They start out sort of dark pinkish, and this one is starting to turn a little bit brownish even before the cap fully opens, and eventually when the cap does open there'll be a deep dark brown color. It's a nice solid mushroom, very, very tasty. Possibly a little more intense than your store-bought mushroom, but a very similar sort of a flavor. And you can see the, well, maybe you can't. No, I guess you can't really. The lifted bottom edge of the ring, and then that the veil will eventually rip off and form another lifted edge. Now this one's going to be breakfast in about 10 minutes or so. And the other one we'll leave just for tomorrow.